guys? Welcome to Brave Frontier. I'm back. I did a couple of medal parades. Welcome back to the No Rare series. Now what I'm doing is I'm spending the gems on the unit capacity like you guys were all saying. And I knew I was gonna do this at one point. I knew I was gonna spend the gems. But it's just I never just sat down and thought about it. I was like, my mind was just, I'm just gonna save up these gems and then decide later. So, and finally, I felt like the unit capacity was kind of like getting cramped. So I just went ahead and increased it. I'm just gonna go ahead and increase it to 150 and I'm gonna stop right there. I feel like 150 is a pretty good number. So, that's basically triple the original capacity. And I feel like 50 is decent. I mean, 50 is okay, but I'll have to always sell units or like fuse them constantly, and that kind of gets in the way. And I feel like 100 is pretty good too, but I feel like I'll probably exceed 100. So 150 felt like it was a pretty good sweet spot. Now you can see that I have like 32. I have 32 gems left, which is pretty good from 51. Yeah. Wait, I don't know how that works. Maybe I got an extra gem somewhere. I don't know. I think I got an extra gem somewhere. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on with the series, because there's a lot of shit that we need to get done. There's this new area that got unlocked, and it unlocks after you beat the boss. Apparently, after you beat Maxwell, you'll get this map, Egro Mountain, and you verse this like water. But yeah, it's really hard, from what I've heard. I did some research, and they said it's really hard. So, not really looking forward to it, not at all. Okay, so since this is fire, let's go ahead and start with the fire team. Let's see if I don't have any ores. So we need to hurry up and get to the dark area. And that's what I'm trying to do. And it's pretty it's kind of long. Now, I'm probably not gonna be back until Tuesday, maybe? No, actually, maybe not. Maybe I'll just continue on. I don't know. I'm like debating whether to use the rest of the time saving up, like doing medal parades throughout the whole weekend, which would be a good option. Medal parade would be a good option, because I ended up doing medal parade, and I feel like I'll probably need quite a bit in order to evolve them all, because I need to evolve them and then level them up and then evolve them again. So it's gonna be a pain, but at the same time I also want to do this, do the quest so I can be with you guys. But yeah, okay, so we got what the fuck? Alright, so we got Leon. We're just gonna take out Leon right here. Sky Boss is not a problem. Just gonna take out Sky Boss as well. Anything that stands in our way is pretty much gonna get demolished, because we're better. So, like I said, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, guys, what I'm gonna do, so just gonna decide. I'll decide. Probably the best thing to do is probably save up some medal gods, or like do the medal parade. I think that's probably the best. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. That's probably the best thing to do. That way I'll be able to accomplish a lot more. So I think this is probably going to be the last episode, and after that I'll see you guys after a very long weekend, including Monday. And then I'll see you guys on Tuesday. And we'll be doing some like pretty hard grind farming. Yeah, I'm sure you guys want to see that. Let's do some grinding, and then we'll just go ahead and like try to get my fire team together, and also my light team together. We'll try to get them both together, and it's gonna look really great. And then we have a couple more starters, but I can't really use them right now. Lance, pretty much useless, you know, because I don't have any Earth team at all. And then, you know, and also I'm gonna be starting a new series. It's gonna be another like more of an informational thing about a guide about free to play. You know, I'm gonna make a guide dedicated to that. It's gonna be everything that you need to know in order to be successful in this game and not spend any money, because a lot of people, you know, think otherwise. So I thought that would be a pretty neat guide. So I'm probably gonna start it by probably going over the starters, like out of the 4, which starter you should pick, and then we're gonna discuss like, also, I mean, it's free to play, so you're gonna be limited with the gems. So I'm gonna go over things of which would be wiser choices, or what would be the wiser choice on where to spend the gems. Pretty important. I mean, gems, it's either unit capacity or, you know, or rares, one or the other. But you know me, not gonna get any rares, and I stand by it no matter what. I was thinking about it slightly. I was thinking about it. You know how like we were talking about it. A lot of people were really recommending. Okay, never mind, dude. I don't know. For some reason, I can't pronounce freaking recommendation. Okay, but recommending me to go ahead and spend it on unit capacity. And I think that was definitely the right choice, guys. You guys definitely, without a doubt, you guys always be helping me out, man. And we'd be all working together to make the right choice. You know, and this stupid dialogue, I have to get over this. Okay, you also can capture this guy. Apparently, majority of the people that are in the story are somehow also units that you can use in the game. I don't know how. But, I mean, that was pretty cool. But yeah, so unit capacity was definitely the smart choice. It was really smart choice. And yeah, I should have thought about that too. Or I mean, no, it's not even. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It really is a no-brainer. I should have done that a while ago, and I would have been able to spend. I would have been able to save, I mean, a little bit of time, I guess. You know, oh, well, actually, yeah. I would be able to save a lot of time, especially on these videos. Because sometimes while I'll be doing questings, I'll always be going back and I'll be selling the units because I don't have room. So that way, it's more convenient for you guys. So you're just going to be just seeing the battle straight up. And then, you know, on my own free time, I'm probably just going to go ahead and clean out my inventory and clean out, well, yeah, and clean out the units and stuff like that. But yeah, the items are still of an issue, but, you know, the item is a little bit of an issue. Because, you know, first of all, I need to save up for that Muramasa, which is going to be a freaking pain. And I don't know if I should do it on camera or not. I don't know. It's pretty, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. But see, the really sad thing is, like, my channel, majority of the subscribers, you guys are all here. I mean, majority of you guys are here for the Brave Frontier. A lot of people subscribe for the Brave Frontier, so I want to be constantly contributing some more content for you guys to enjoy. And you guys all enjoy it, man. I love it when I get response. It's the best thing in the world. It's the best thing in the world. Yeah, but I was really tempted to get the rare summons, so I realized I was pretty tempted. But you know, I thought about it again, and I got really lucky. Like, I got really lucky for the honor summon, and I ended up hitting quite a bit of starters. I mean, for my light team, they're basically all starters, you know? They are, pretty much. So, they're all gonna go up to 6, except for Sophia. But, you know, and even for my fire team, Vargas, I still end up having 4, so I'm like 1 short. It's just the best scenario ever, dude. Am I 1 short? No. I have 3. I have 3 Vargas. Yeah. And for my light team, I have 4 Aro. Yeah, so definitely my light team is better off. My fire team is not so much. Not really, but still, they're going to be quite strong. They're going to be really, really strong. And then, you know, this is another reason why I really want to get the Muramasa. Dude, a really, really good reason why I want to get the Muramasa is, so, the ores. The ores give you a 50% boost, right? So that's basically a Muramasa. That's the same thing, but except the ores give it to you for 3 turns, whereas the Muramasa gives it to you for 2 turns. But Muramasa is definitely not a consumable item. You know, once you have it equipped, you have it equipped, and for every single fight that you're gonna be involved in, the first 2 turns is always gonna give you that buff. You know, so like. And the seal's amazing. I mean, not the seal, the ore. The ore is really, really good. Like, on this team. It's freaking amazing. I mop up bosses like they're nothing. I know, you guys saw it on Maxwell. Oh, and also I did a couple of fights. I defeat Maxwell on my iPad. And apparently he can do endless at turn 3. So, Wikipedia, or the wiki, the Brave Frontier wiki, was wrong. They were saying that, you know, it would do endless at turn 5, but that's not true. It'll also do it at turn 3. So, I ended up, you know, failing a couple times on the iPad, because my iPad team are a lot weaker than my iPhone. Yeah, this Leon team setup is really, really amazing. It's really, really amazing. And then I know that this series, like, you know, going through the quest really is somewhat time consuming, and I'm ranting a lot. I'm constantly ranting, talking about bullshit, just bullshit, just talking out of my ass. Non-stop, man. And I was wondering if you guys enjoyed this or not. Do you guys enjoy it? Or is it more like, nah, LoveTofu, you should do something else. You should do something else to keep us more entertained. I know you guys like the Vortex. I definitely enjoy the Vortex. Like, when they have those, the new quests, they're freaking awesome. Oh, shit. Alright, this might hinder my performance by a little bit, but I really need to recruit some. I need to recruit some light leaders, because I don't have any. And light leaders are kind of hard to come by. Yeah, they're a lot harder to come by compared to Vargas. I mean, the other starters, the 4 starters, you know, light and dark are probably pretty tough to get your hands on. Because, you know, not everyone are able to get what they want. So, for this fight, you can definitely see the difference a little bit. You know, that extra leader, I mean, plus this is water. Yeah, like, see, I'm only able to take out one and barely hurt the other one. So it's very substantial difference. It really is. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to making guides. I enjoy making guides. I think guides are great. I definitely like, you know, dropping some wisdom. It's not even wisdom, it's basically just really knowledge that I acquired from my experience in the game. And I'm basically just sharing that with you guys. You know, all the mistakes I made, and also like all the successful things that I've done. You know, especially like this team. This team was really successful, and it was really eye-opening. Taught me a lot of things. So you know, I'm just definitely just sharing that information, just passing the information on to other people. That's all it is. And I don't know if a lot of people are actually still, or if new players are, you know, downloading these and watching these series. There are a couple of people that are actually new. There's this one guy that commented on my video and he said that he just started the game. That's really great. That's really great. I love how this game is actually getting pretty big, and I love it how, like, you know, I believe this should get bigger than Clash of Clans. And Clash of Clans is then again, they're totally different. They're totally different. Clash of Clans is more like a multiplayer online game that's mobile, and this is pretty much more of a RPG story mode game. Even the events and stuff. I mean, the only time you're ever playing with other players are basically arena, and you have no power. You have no control. You have zero control in the arena. Zero. Oh yeah, I know what's really good to talk about. The new unit that came out. So what is it? Leon? Logan. So Logan, everyone loves Logan. They're just like, oh my god, Logan's the best unit ever. He's the best. Now, that's kind of that's kind of immature, man, to be saying that's the best. I don't think it's the best. I mean, I definitely think it has good stats. And then the leader skills, you know, allow you to. I think it's new, but I don't think it's better than the original mono team. And I definitely have a really good reason for this. All right, there's something that the rainbow team, even with a good leader like Logan. I mean, before they didn't have units like that. They had Logan and they had this other unit. They have a light unit that also does this. Like when you have 5 different elements. Yeah, instead of 6 is 5. So if you just have 5, you just have 5 different elements, then you'll get 50% attack boost. What the fuck? You know, it's a fucking rainbow team's dream. It's a rainbow's team dream, right? And it is. It is. It's like basically the best scenario ever. But I'll tell you why it sucks. I'll tell you why it sucks. Now, the reason why it sucks is because you're not able to use ores and seals. You can't. There's no ore and seal that'll give you a rainbow. Like, it just increases everyone's. Yeah, there's nothing like that. That's the biggest disadvantage, I think, for the Rainbow team. It's the biggest. But there are a couple of events. There's a couple events in Arena. You don't use items either, since you have no control of the fight. I mean, it's just all automatic, and whichever has the best team comp is end up. I mean, that team's gonna be the one that's gonna win the game. But you know, other than that, the quest you can use ores. If you can use ore and seal, I definitely think hands down mono team. Mono element is probably the best. And the Rainbow team, yeah, true. You know, if you don't use them, if you can't use ores and seals, then Rainbow team will probably be better. Most likely be better. And then, you know, I do kind of think that Rainbow teams, I mean, I guess Rainbow teams don't have a hard counter, you know, compared to a mono element. Because mono element, you have like, you'll have one element that you're gonna be weak against. But for a Rainbow, since you have so many different units, you know, there's no big weakness, which is kind of cool. I guess that's why people favor it so much in Arena. Maybe that's why they favor it so much, because you know, there's no real counter and everyone is getting the added damage anyway. Maybe. But then, this is the biggest thing as well. This is actually another thing. Now, if you're allowed to bring a friend, right? If you are allowed to bring a friend, you need another Logan. And what are the chances of you finding another Logan? Pretty slim, man. Pretty slim. It's gonna be hard. Definitely it's gonna be hard. But you know, for this, you have many options. Like for fire, for instance, you have options. You have lava, you have Vargas, and I don't know, maybe there's another one. But you know, you got like at least 2 or 3. But Logan and the other girl, that's it. And plus, you know, for fire, water, earth, and lightning, they're probably the most abundant leaders. Because everyone started with them, and they're all gonna get them up to 6. And then also, their leader skills better, because they give them 10% increase to HP. And we all know that HP is such a big stat in this game. Such a big stat. Oh yeah, and also, I've noticed that a lot of people are kind of confused. Or they don't know what stats are primarily better over others. So, okay, your highest priority, you know, your highest priority stats is HP. You know, I know some people probably know, but for the people that don't know, you know, I'm telling you guys this. So HP, hands down, is definitely the best stats, because survivability is really big in this game. It's really big. Okay, so HP is the best. And then after that, what's next, Faye? Well, after that, you know, after that it's pretty much attack. Attack's better than defense. Defense is pretty lame. You know? Attack's definitely first. And HP is definitely better than defense. Yeah, I'm sure someone did this research and it showed up. And that's usually the case for most games. For most games, HP over defense is always the case. I don't know why. That's just the case. But either way, okay, so this is the order: HP, attack, defense, and then it's recovery, or rec. Not 100% what the rec is supposed to represent. I don't know exactly if it's recovery or recover, I don't know. But you know, that's basically, I know what it does. I know what it does, okay? So HP, you guys don't need any explaining. Defense, attack, you don't need any explaining for that. But some people are a little confused with Rec. Some people don't know what Rec does. And what Rec does is one thing. All it does is, the higher the number, the higher the amount of healing you're gonna get for the heart crystals. So when you're fighting, you see these little pink things that drop? They're hearts. And you see that little green letters that come out, or the green numbers? That's your recovery. That's your rec. So if your rec's higher, you know, when those hearts end up hitting that unit, you're just gonna recover more. The amount of healing that you're gonna get is gonna be higher. And trust me, this only applies to those hearts. Only. Solely to just hearts. It has nothing to do with healers. Yeah, just because you have high rec don't mean that your healer BB is gonna heal for more. No. That's not it, man. If you want a better healing, you need to level up your BB. You know, the level of the BB corresponds to the heal. To the amount of heal that you're gonna get for the heal BB. The same thing for the attack BB. Anything that is a BB, right? You're just gonna amplify the effect. Whatever the effect states, whatever it is, you know? There's so many different BBs these days with all the new units. Whatever it is, guys, if you level it up, you're gonna make it better. It's gonna amplify it. It's just gonna improve the BB. You know? Whatever it is. Whatever it is. But yeah, hopefully I got the big rec thing out. Maybe I'll make a video. On what is rec. Because some people don't know. Some people don't know. And then I also made a video about the types. And, you know, people are pretty interested in that. I mean, the types... I think the types really matter. Only for the monsters that you're able to capture. You know, that's pretty much it. But, you know, if you go on honors, and you get what you get, just be happy with what you got, man. Most people are too. Even if they do, I mean, come on, man, that's freaking stupid. Like, Hikuri is, like, really good, right? I know there's a lot of people with the same unit, like Hikuri. Like, you just have, like, 5 Hikuris, and you're like, yeah, I'm balling. I'm gonna kill everybody. Alright? Imagine, I mean, I know you guys all know that it's really difficult to acquire 5, you know? Just imagine how many gems that would, you know, how many gems you would need. But, what if that guy was trying to acquire 5 anima Kikuris? It's like, freaking mind-blowing, dude. Like, he gets an Oracle Kikuri and he's like, not good enough. And you just, like, fuse it or get rid of it. I don't know. Oh my god. Now, I came across this really interesting thread. I forgot what it was, but this one dude was saying shit like, you know, I don't like having the same units. I don't like duplicates. So if he has, like, for instance, you know, you have 2 Vargas, then he's gonna get rid of one of them. So that's it. It's plain and simple. He's gonna get rid of it, meaning that he's gonna sell it or he's gonna fuse it. Most likely fuse it. So, wow, I was like, what? And it wasn't even Vargas, like, it was actually the rare summon. Like, he would do rare summons, and if he gets the same thing, he just go ahead and fuse the other one away. I was like, what the fuck? It's like you're actually throwing away money. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I don't know why people are doing that when microtransaction is involved. I mean, this is really weird. So I mean, I just think microtransaction is it's a horrible thing. It's probably one of the worst things that they ever brought up, man. And this shit's ruining us. It's ruining the gaming community. It's fucking it up with all these fucking DLCs. Fuck DLCs, man. Back then when I used to game, you know what fucking DLCs were called? Patches. And if they're not patches, if it's an even bigger patch, that's what you fucking call an expansion. It's called a fucking expansion. Okay? That's what a fucking DLC was back then. And I'll rather have an expansion than a fucking DLC any day. Any day. Even though you have to pay for expansion, dude, at least in bulk. They take a lot of time to create all those additional content, dude. A lot of fucking time. And it's worth it. It's worth it. This DLC bullshit, I don't know. Oh, but, you know, that's why we have the Steam sale, man. Thank God, Steam. Steams are, you know, trying to make it better for all of us. And I love them. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, guys. And I forgot what questions I were asking, but, you know, if you guys still remember it, go ahead and put it down in the comments below, alright? And I might sound really fucking tired because it is pretty late right now. I think it's like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. over here. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, guys.